Secure the supply point located here.
So let me welcome you to the Ghost Recon Future Soldier beta, now available on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 to a specific amount of people. If you've got a code, you can go redeem it. There's plenty of ways to do that, many of them on Facebook and competition wise. So here I've just been playing about with it over the past few days, and we're looking at a map called Mill at the moment.
The Americans have activated the sensor.
And from what I've learned from this game is that it suffers from what I would like to call a personality problem. It is trying to be a third-person shooter that lives up to the speed of Call of Duty. Which really doesn't work for Ghost Recon. So in some ways this game isn't a Ghost Recon game, it is something completely different. If anything, Ghost Recon Online is a Ghost Recon game, and this is a mishmash of ideas that they wanted to create. So here we're actually in the mill, so there's 3 bridges in this map that you need to control basically in order to gain territory over your opponent, to really pressure them. But in this game mode we're taking over specific objectives. It's their take on team deathmatch. Sadly, a man does have to die every so often, but we get a chance to look at the character loadout here. This is literally my starting game here, so everyone is zeroed out. You can choose all your muzzles, barrels, stocks, gas systems, magazines. It's all here. Now you can only access the stuff you've purchased in this menu, so you can't buy things during the game. You actually have to obviously go into your menus at the end, post-game, pre-game, and sort that out for yourself. But you get a nice array of weapons, and there's plenty of customization here in Future Soldier.
There is a supply cache on the ground. Secure it.
The other map available in the beta, here, as you're seeing it here, is Pipeline, which is a closely knitted map, perfect for a bit more shotgun, submachine gun action. You can spawn on your teammates, allowing you to always gain access to the battleground and get some sweet kills off. The speed that the game runs at seems slightly odd for a Ghost Recon game, seeing as one shot to the head and you're pretty much toast. Nice little bullet cam there. Previous Ghost Recon games, as I remember them, you kind of walk around slowly, you don't jump into battle. There seems to be some very odd action in Future Soldier where you just hold your A button to run pretty much everywhere and fire and forget, which in some cases just you feel like you're being let down if you are a classic Ghost Recon fan. Especially as the single player is so much slower paced. However, during my time in the game you do get some pretty cool things. Jumping down here, jumping up behind this guy, shooting him in the face. It's enjoyable. And don't get me wrong, a good firefight always counts in a video game. One noticeable difference from Ghost Recon to any other third-person or first-person shooter out there is the technology. So sensor grenades, throw them out and it will show you the location of enemies. So that guy was marked red. He'd been picked up by a sensor, telling me and my teammates that he was there. So it'd be wrong of me to show you the game and not show you a nice little kill streak. Here's me checking out what you can do when you get up close and personal and your enemy doesn't know about it. So a few stealth kills here.
We've identified the enemy's EMP device. Use demo charges to destroy it. Do not let up. Crush them.
So a chance to look at a few more technologies now. So we've seen the assault and we've seen the engineer. Now to check out the scout. So when static, the scout will go camouflaged. Which, yes, as soon as you shoot, the camo does turn off. And if you find another player who is a scout, you can see the waving. You can see the effect on that player. So you kind of